That son of a bitch! Why, Triple H? You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why! Damn Triple H! Damn his soul! You son of a bitch!
Welcome back to the MVP's Lounge. I am your host, as always. That's a bit too much. You're right, my bad. I'm your host, The King, and thank you guys for liking and sharing and subscribing to the channel. Man, look, we on the road to 1K. All right, and we can only get there by all coming together, and working together and trying to grow together. All this is all gay. Everything I just said is gay. It's okay. Just you click off the video, I wouldn't blame you. But stay for the jokes. Speaking on MVP's Lounge, let's talk about MVP. Let's talk about the Hurt Syndicate. You see, because they have a match at All In, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be Ricochet and the Gates of Agony against the Hurt Syndicate. And I'm hearing that MVP will be in this match, and this will probably be his second AEW match since he's been in the company, which is fine. But I feel as though MVP should stick to, being the brains and the voice of the operation. I don't think he has to get back in the ring and wrestle per se. I don't think he has to really do that. I think they should actually add a new member to the squad. Yes, the whole MJF thing didn't work out, but we knew that wasn't going to work out. I feel like we should get a real member that can really, strengthen this Hurt Syndicate that they got going on here. Okay? Now, the question is, who among the AEW roster should join the Hurt Syndicate? Who is willing to start hurting people, all right, and get some gold around their waist? Well, let's I got a list. All right, I got a list. I'm gonna run through some names who I think should be able to join, who can get elevated from it, and who who benefit and be able to add whatever the skill set they got to this group. Okay, so walk with me here. All right, I'm gonna give some names, some people. Y'all let me know if you like them, if you don't like them, and who you would like to see in the comments if I didn't mention anybody specifically. All right. So I'm gonna name the people, and I'm gonna end off with the wild card option. Let's go to somebody first on the list. First on my list, Powerhouse Hobbs. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, you're like, well, he's already in a faction. He's part of the ops, and he's trios champion. I know that. I get that, but we know what Hobbs can truly be in AEW. This guy is a world champion level guy. Okay, trio styles are great. TNT title is great, but the world title is even better. And again, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, Bob is supposed to get the world title. We're getting there. Okay, eventually this group probably won't be a thing later on down the line, but we're going to build this group up to where we can, eventually do without him. Okay. But for right now, I'd rather you guys take Hobbs and make him be the next world champion. And then you can build in the whole Hobbs and Bob Lash jealousy. You can do that. Okay. Because maybe he becomes the almighty Hobbs. Maybe Bobby Lashley isn't so almighty no more. You can do something down the line with that. But I think Hobbs would benefit a lot from the Hurt Syndicate rather than being stuck in the, in the ops. Now, how do you get him out of the ops? Well, you'd have to turn Hurt Syndicate back heel. But, they should have never went face for all of the fact. Either way, Hobbs is my number one choice. All right. Next on the list, it's a little different on this one, but I think we should really add a little different style to the Hurt Syndicate. They need a little high flyer on their squad, Who else but AR Fox? Come on now. AR Fox has been lit since he's been here in AEW. All right, he had the whole thing with Swerve when he was over there pulling up on Nick Wayne and his homies, rubbing blood on they shirts, and we're wearing the shiesties. Like, it was lit. Then he kind of like disappeared and wasn't doing much. I think I kicked out of the group, and then he finally eventually came back, and they had him on TV, and he's been like showing out. Anytime the dude's on TV, he's showing out. He doesn't really have a purpose, really. You know, he ain't got nothing really going on for real. I think AR Fox could really benefit from being in the Hurt Syndicate a lot. Different clashing styles there with Bob Lash and Shelton, but hey, AR, it would be a great addition, man. Come on, get hit any move from any corner of the ring. We've seen his talents, what he did in Lucha Underground. We've seen what he's done here so far in AEW. I think the kid has got something. I say kid, like this dude's like not 36 or 37 or something, but you get my point, you know? Let's get some gold around AR Fox's waist. Let's add him to the Hurt Syndicate. Let him be the third member to that group. I think he's got something there. I think he's got, you know, that flight ability. And speaking of flight, the member of Top Flight, to be exact, is my next guy, Kevin Knight. You guys know Kevin Knight. You guys know him. You guys love him in Jet Speed. I don't love him in Jet Speed. I don't. I think that the guy showed up in AEW to be a singles wrestler, and then now you just shoehorn him into another tag team. They already, you know, got rid of Kushida. He came here to be his own guy, and now he's back in another tag team. No, we're gonna throw him in the Hurt Syndicate, where he will be his own man, and he will step out of the shadow of those two bastards in Kushida and Speedball Mike Bailey. All right, we will have this guy front and center, the face of the Hurt Syndicate. This young generational talent we got here in Kevin Knight. Yo, this dude is like, to me, and this is no glaze, all right, no glaze. Kevin Knight has the potential to be what we want Montez to be, but he has to find that Montez aura. You know, Montez already got aura already. Like, he's already that guy. They just haven't like pulled the trigger on him yet. Kevin Knight hasn't gotten that aura yet, but I think once you separate him from the little boy pack that he been tagging with, and you throw him in this, you know, faction with the men in the suits and all that, I think we can build something with it. I think we can. And again, different style, high flyer, adds a different whole dexterity and flexibility to the group. You know, there's many things you can do with him now in the group. Same like AR Fox. But again, he's younger, hungrier. Hey man, he's got that drive. He's got that drive. He's got that power. Speaking of power, why not Keith Lee? I'm hearing Keith Lee's healthy. I'm hearing Keith Lee's perfectly healthy. Keith Lee told me on Twitter he's fine. Nah, I don't know if he's 100% right about that, but let's just say in a world Keith Lee is perfectly fine. Who else would be a great fit in the Hurt Syndicate than Keith Lee? I know a lot of people don't like Keith Lee's promos and how he speaks and the intellectual inflex and his voices and his cadence and everything. They don't like it like that. Hey, then you know what? Who better to cut his promos for him than MVP himself? Imagine Keith Lee in a suit and some shades with the Rolex, talking business. You know what kind of force that would be? Keith Lee, Bob Lash, and Shelton. My God. Get out of the way. That's just death incoming. Keith Lee could be a great addition. Great addition to the group. But that's only if he's healthy. I don't know if he's healthy or not. They tell me he's healthy. We ain't on TV, so who knows, really? Who knows? Let's go with some more options. I like this. Let's go with some more options. All right, some of y'all might not like this one. Some of y'all might not like this one. I'm not gonna lie. Some of you might hate this one. Some of you might hate it. I'm being real with you. I'm talking about the 5-tool player, the pride of pro wrestling, Anthony Bowens. Look, hear me out first, okay? Please, don't click off the video. Hear me out first, okay? Yes, he is the pride of professional wrestling. He is the 5-tool player. Anthony Bowens is really talented. Okay, really talented. He can cut a promo. The kid is great. I just think that the whole thing with Billy Gunn and Max Caster, you know, it just, if you take all that away and you put him in a suit, put him in a suit. Give him some shades. Give him a Rolex. Give him an iced out paddock. Give him whatever you need to do. Okay. And you forget about all that stuff. Listen, this guy, Bowens can be that guy. All right. Who cares that he's part of Pride Month? All right. Who cares? The kid's got talent. And I think MVP can bring it out of him. Hey, pause. MVP can bring the talent out of the Hurt Syndicate can bring the talent out of him. Okay? They can bring that talent to the peak of professional wrestling. He don't need to be the pride of professional wrestling. He'll be the peak of professional wrestling. All right? You might not like it. You might not like it. Okay? But I said what I said. What I said. All right? I said what I said. All right? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot me with this one either. Darius Martin. And I only say Darius Martin, not Dante Martin, because Dante Martin already got his, little mini singles, kind of a push. It was kind of a push. They were trying to push that guy. And when Darius kept getting injured, they was trying to push Dante. And it was not working out. It was not working out for him. But Darius, on the other hand, Darius, I think he might work out for him. Especially since that prior promo that he had with Scorpio Sky and them, when he was like, bro, we got to get serious. We got to start getting wins. We got to start getting W's. Like, we got to start doing stuff. I feel like he might get sick of his team that he on and get sick of his brother and join the squad that could actually elevate him to new heights. Pun intended with, top flight and all that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, I think Darius Martin, not only would this extremely bump him up and help him out, he's a high flyer. Again, adding a new element to your group. It could work. It could work. All right, one more before the wild card. We got Tiger Style, Lee Moriarty. He's been in AEW for, I want to say, 4+ years now. And he's had some great matches. If you want to go back and watch any of them, if you want to go back and watch any of these matches that he's had, go watch the stuff with like Bryan Danielson. Go watch the stuff with CM Punk. The kid can work. Okay, I know he takes his styles after like Bruce Lee and other stuff like that, and adds a little more technical style of wrestling to his repertoire. But this kid can really work. He can really work, and he's stuck in that Shane Taylor Promotions thing. I think he's been in there for a while now, and that's not doing much. He's currently the ROH Pure Champion, I believe, and the guy can work. He can. I'm not lying to you. Go look at, again, the stuff with Bryan Danielson and CM Punk. I'm telling you right now, the dude is great. It's just he's stuck in that Shane Taylor Promotion stuff. He's stuck in ROH collision shows. Like, the nigga can work. Shoot, I think he did a match with Dustin Rhodes for the TNT title a couple weeks ago. Or was it a month ago? I can't remember. It might have been a month ago, actually. Month or two ago. I don't remember how far ago it was. But go look that up too if you want to see something more recent. He can work. I just think you need to get him out of that Shane Taylor Promotions. Throw him in a suit. Put him in the Hurt Syndicate. We could really elevate this guy. Again, different style of work from the other two men in that faction. Hey man, I think it'd be a great pairing. I think it would. Maybe you let me know what you think about it. All right, you guys have seen more Lee Moriarty than I have, so you guys are more the experts on this. But from what I saw from him since his tenure in AEW, I think he's good. He's just not really in the spotlight. Speaking of spotlights, we have now reached the wild card last pick that I have. Before I get to the wild card though, if you've enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share as always. Thank you guys. Okay, we're on the road to 1K and monetization. But we can only get there together, okay? All right, thank you guys who've been liking up the AEW videos, dropping comments. Again, you guys seem more like AEW fans than WWE fans, which I can appreciate. I can mess with that. Shouts out to It's Just a Ride. He always be on the videos. Shouts out to Edgar. Shouts out to Matthew. Shouts out to all of y'all. Okay, all of you guys that always show up to the AEW videos. Shouts out to every last one. Y'all are lit, right? It may not seem like much. It may just seem like me just speaking words into the mic, but I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Now, let's get to this wild card pick. Hear me out on this one. Wild card pick. Last member, I believe, that should join the Hurt Syndicate. Send Hook. Yes, that's right. I said it. And I mean what I say, and I say what I mean.
Send Hook.
All right? Plain and simple, just like that. Send Hook. Hook just got back from his concussion problem. What better way to elevate Hook, find a way to build that character that he needs, and maybe even help him out with his promos, than sticking him in the Hurt Syndicate? Putting him in a suit. This dude, we know what Hook is. Hook is a killer. We've seen him wrestle many a times. Okay, he's got the physique. He's got the physique. He's got the look. It's just his promos, they're just not there. You know, they don't pack a punch at all. They don't even, they throw a nice little jab. But MVP could be his mouthpiece. MVP could also assist him in his promos. I think Hook could really, out of everybody I named here, Hook could really benefit from being in the Hurt Syndicate. And I know we already had a white guy in the group with MJF, but I feel like this white guy, is Hook white? What is Taz? Taz looks brown. It don't matter. This white kid here, okay, Hook, would benefit greatly. Okay, he'd benefit greatly from this. And again, different style of wrestling. Similar, he's got some similar stuff with Shelton, but overall, I think you got something here. Okay, I think, imagine a Hook and Shelton pairing. See how that would work out. I mean, I think it could work. That could be a new Charlie Haas and Shelton. That's great. All right, hey, I'm just throwing things out there. But that's my wild card pick. All right, wild card pick is Hook. Again, the other options: Powerhouse Hobbs, Darius Martin, 5'2" player Anthony Bowens. We got Lee Moriarty. We got Keith Lee. We got Kevin Knight. We got AR Fox. The wild card pick, the Handsome Devil, Hook. Thank you guys for joining me today in the MVP's Lounge. All right, and helping me try to select a new member for the Hurt Syndicate. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. As always, if you did not like this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. As always, and put in the comment section, y'all like these picks, or would you choose a whole different cast and crew? Let me know. All right. With that being said, thank you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Damn! He ain't gonna be a
MVPs.